capital. The Los Angeles crews on the job right now. They've nominated Cyber City 1 here.
I love it because it's a tight map, such a tight map.
It is, and it can be very difficult to try and get through here as well. It's one mistake and it can cost you the entire thing. You can see the time ticking down on the left-hand side as well. Very tight right-hander coming up here. Ooh! Yeah, that's the problem with it. It understeers, it oversteers. It's got power understeer halfway through the corner as well. It's a really tricky part of the track. And yeah, piling down towards this 90-degree once more. There's all three of them going down there. As we flick over to Cyber City 4 right now, who is on the green team. They've got 4, 5, and 6 on the green team. And currently 8-2 down in the Dodge, which, yeah, it can handle like that through the corners, especially if you use the handbrake a lot. And
you need to use the handbrake.
I do use the handbrake an awful lot. But you learn it, that's the thing. The different cars handle very slightly differently, have different levels of power output, different torque. And different handling, obviously, which makes them all a little bit different in each and every corner. Another 90-degree left-hander this time.
They're really struggling with it.
Yeah, they're all very difficult, these and
it seems really close.
As well. Yep, it is very, very close right now. Currently, Cyber City 4 leading, who is on the green team. So that's good news for them, and does go through. And actually, Cyber City 1 just nicked that one away. And this is going to be 6 coming through, who's going to claim 4th place. Yeah. So we'll have to wait for that to shake out with the admins. But I think just about the grey team stole that one away at the end. That was a close race.
It was close. It was very close.
It was very close.
They used shortcut. It was very high road. It was really tough for the guy, and they've done a good job.
Yeah.
And that played a massive part with it being such a tight map. Like you can't afford to make any mistakes at all. And you saw the Nissan there spun out, and that cost him his first place because he was quite far ahead up until that point.
It's a tricky corner, that is as well.
Tricky corner.
Speed.
Using the handbrake and your nitro to keep up the good line. I've done a good job.
Yeah, it's here's a tip for you, by the way. Power slide. It works. Trust me, people. Power slide through there works. If you try and brake mid-corner, you get lift-off oversteer, and you do not want lift-off oversteer in the middle of that corner. Trust me. There's some tips for you.
The story. The score is 16-5 right now.
I don't understand how.
Well, I think because they got.
No. I understand the mathematicals. I just, the green team seem okay, right?
I was just like you.
I was thinking, well, it's quite simple.
But the green team, they seem. I thought they were doing all right, Fergus. They looked okay, right?
Yeah, they looked okay, yeah.
But they're losing 16-5.
The grey team is a bit further.
Yeah, I think just that speed advantage and that a better choice in cars.
Better choice, a better tuning, I think, and okay, they keep up the good job.
Yeah, perks making a difference, do you think?
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah,
and sometimes just the skill is there and create some difference, but the perks could help you for casual player and things like that to really enhance your car and be able to fight with the best player.
Yeah, I mean, some of the perks that you can add on, things like better braking, for instance, on a track like that,
it's really important.
Really important. And if you haven't got those perks in that, and maybe you've gone for auto repair or something, you're like, oh,
bad choice.
Bad choice on that particular map. So, Cyber City guys are in there going, well, damn. Now he tells us. So yeah, they won't make that mistake again. But perks, remember people, when you play the crew, perks very important when you set for your challenges.
Customization is so key to the success. Like,
well, you say that. I don't want to overbear this, right? Because it's important if you want to win that, like, perks and distribution of points. But it's not critical. I mean, that's the great thing, right?
Just the small things that it will add to your car, this small ability and this small increase your performance a bit that helps you to be the best. But of course, you have to invest time and effort to gaining many parts, just like in any RPG. You have to find the best part to fit on your car.
Well, I was stuck on
we're actually
we're in already.
Yeah, we're actually back underway on main event now. A bit more dirt orientated this time, so it's a bit more open, but plenty of drifting. Going to be shown in this particular race. Here we go with this first corner. That's kind of wild drift. Yeehaw, I think they say in these parts. It's the good old boys.
Cyber City 1 just overtook him for making that mistake, but he could. Will he get him on this? And they're just sliding around these corners, but can't keep the speed.
Yeah. The problem they've got here, the green team, that is, and they have a small problem right now. They're 16-5 down. And currently, the grey team are in first, second, and third.
They are monstrous right now. This is probably going to be the biggest, if they win this, this is probably going to be the biggest win we've seen.
They are in a spot of bother. No, I'm not going to lie. They are in a bit of bother right now. This grey team have absolutely monstered them, man.
They could, though, potentially, with all them being up front and fighting for first place. If they take each other out, they could mess the whole thing up for each other.
Yeah, although I've not seen too much of that. Well, actually, we saw the Dubai team earlier on, didn't we? Oh, there was a little nudge there, and that actually has.
See?
No, you're right. It has put him on the back foot a little bit. Now let's see if we see a change of position right now. No, they have just about held on to those first 3 spots. They're doing a great job here, and this great team looked very threatening from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
They are late entry into this competition as well, so I think they're doing a very good job so far.
And he's just rolling away again with that lead, like he's just happily going forward. Once you give Cyber City 1 that advantage, and he's using the Nissan that you so love.
370Z, baby.
Powerful.
Oh, it's lovely.
And much better handling than the Americans.
I wouldn't say it's much better handled, but there is a difference. There's definitely a noticeable difference in how it handles, and you can set it up in such a way that actually makes it. It's just more predictable. The power cars, the V8s, the heavy front end, they're front engine rear wheel drive cars. So they're a little bit more tricky to handle. They're great. They've got a little bit more power. They're certainly faster top speed, but. It's much. They're more unpredictable in the corners, especially in drifting like this as well. So it's very difficult to handle. 16.5 overall, and they still have first, second, and third in this race. It's not looking good for the green team. Seen no one take the jump so far. I know, actually. Do you know what? I think it slows people down on this track. I think that's a slower jump.
Yeah, if you take the jump, it will slow you.
Yeah, it looks cool though, right?
It looks cool.
And if you're in an orange Dodge Challenger, right, with a like a a cross on the roof, you know what I'm talking about here, don't you? Yeah, yeah, the good old boys. It's definitely one of those moments. See, this guy's the right car for it, just the wrong colour. Where's he going?
the green team do seem a bit lost at the moment.
They do require a couple of sat-navs.
Yeah. Turn left now.
Yeah. Really, please return to track.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it's like a competition between each other for the silver guys at the front.
Well,
Like,
I think there's style points involved here for the grey team because there's nothing else left for them to do. They have absolutely destroyed Team Green in this race. Not only are they leading 16.5 overall, but they've now finished first, second, and third. That's better than the Mercedes Formula 1 team are doing right now. They can't even do that. They've only got 2 cars. Unbelievable from the grey team there. Cyber City in Los Angeles with their